one, fire. Hey guys, it's the Hot and Fuzzy.
This is Michael with Gamer Nation.
We're doing a conjunction here today with Tyler's channel. We're testing gun myths, famous gun myths from video games. He does video game videos, and why don't you tell him about some of these videos and how we are testing these different myths.
The first myth we'll be trying is, a lot of you guys have probably seen on like Call of Duty and stuff, when you shoot at like a metal object, like a car fender, which is what we'll be shooting at, the round will spark as it hits. So we'll be testing that out. And then a lot of other games, people will be hiding behind objects like brick walls, and that's crap. We're going to prove that a bullet from, well, birdshot would go straight through a brick wall. And the other one.
The third one we'll be testing shotgun range. A lot of video games like Call of Duty, it's always bothered me because, especially in a game like Black Ops, Battlefield does a better job about it, but they normally limit the range of a shotgun out to room clearing distance, and that's about the point where it'll cut off till we're in the kill zone. A shotgun can accurately shoot out way beyond that distance, and we'll be testing that today. We have a watermelon that will be blasting behind the wall. We've got the car fender. We'll be doing range test with a jug of water. So without further ado, we'll get started for you.
Alright, so the myth we're testing here with this, is that a car fender?
Yes.
Okay. We're shooting this with a 22 right here to see if we can get some kind of spark from the bullet hitting it. So, here we go.
Boy, you hit it.
I did not see a spark.
I didn't either. Alright, so it looks like we got a good hit on it. We'll look at the slow-mo to determine if we got any sparks. I did not see any. So, I guess that's up for debate. Moving on to the 380 auto. Okay, so the next gun we'll be firing into the fender will be the 380 auto. This is comparable to a 9mm, a 7.62, well, not 7.62, I'm sorry about that, a 9mm Makarov. This, just a standard pistol round. Gonna fire it into there, see what happens. Ready. Louder than hell, but I didn't really see a spark. Let's check it out. Cool, so we got a good hit. There is the bullet. Went clean through. I didn't see any sparks even on the slow motion, so I don't know. I don't think Hollywood's living up to its expectations. So we'll move on to the 12 gauge with birdshot.
This is the 12 gauge with birdshot.
Boy, you sure did hit it.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Okay, so that was a good, we had a full choke in that thing. And even though it did all that damage, I don't really think that we had any sparks. Okay, so now that we have thoroughly disproven the theory that sparks happen when you shoot, and anyone that shoots a lot can attest to that. You shoot steel plates at stuff at ranges, and that kind of stuff just doesn't happen unless you're shooting tracer or incendiary. It just doesn't happen. The way they actually do it in Hollywood movies is they fill paintballs with little phosphorus bits and shoot them at the cars and stuff to make the sparks. It really helps because it does a good job of making it more dramatic, which is what they love. But now we're going to move on to shooting through a brick wall with a 7.62x54 R rifle. This is comparable to a high-powered rifle round, like in a video game when you have snipers shooting at you. This is about around the size bullet that most of the time, like a 308, like if you play Call of Duty a lot, like a Ballista or a Remington 700 or something like that would be shooting at you. and we're going to see if it'll go through. So let's move on. Okay, so like I said, we are moving on to high-powered rifle versus brick wall. This is just going to prove or disprove the theory that if you cover behind a wall, in some games it goes through, in some games it doesn't. So I want to see if you were shot at by a sniper rifle, would a brick wall save your life? I don't really necessarily think so. Guess we'll see. Okay, so it did quite a bit of damage. You can still see the smoke rolling out of it. Blasted through this wall. We impacted right here, pretty much exactly where I wanted to hit, and it came through. There's the casing I got right here. And it looks like that's bullet right there. I don't really know what to make of that. Actually, on further examination, you know what? I think we got a hit right here. Okay, so it looks like you have pieces of shrapnel go in right here just from the brick, and I think I see a piece of bullet fragment right here. Wow, that is definitely bullet. Oh, that is part of the steel core, the bullet. This was just regular, this is regular surplus ammo. It just has a mild steel core. It's not armor piercing. But to be honest, if that got in that far, I don't know if it'd be lethal. But I certainly wouldn't want to get hit with it, because that's a mean looking piece of metal, and it did pretty good going into that. So I don't know. That's up for debate. Maybe if the bullet was a little bit bigger, maybe if your wall, you only had one layer of this. But for now, I wouldn't want to be behind a wall getting shot at with a high-powered rifle. So, watermelon's still salvageable. We'll use this for our next test. We're going to do a shotgun range test. I'll put that over on Michael.
Alright, you guys, I have a Remington 870 here, 12 gauge, standard barrel length, like you'd see in like Call of Duty or Battlefield or something like that. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to shoot that watermelon up there. So, here we go.
This is seeing how far a shotgun will shoot.
I missed.
I don't know. That spread's pretty good. I guess we'll see. Looks like you did hit it after all. You got hits here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's like it's dripping down here too.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think that's a pretty good test. Shotguns do have an effective range well beyond what people say they do in video games.
Yeah, that was about 200 feet from where I shot.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty good test. I think even if you had double-aught buckshot or something like that, it would probably do even more damage.
And especially if you had some higher powered shot shells. Those were only birdshot.
Yeah.
We were shooting.
So that's disproving one theory. So I guess we can wrap this up. Okay guys, so as it turns out, a lot of gun myths can be disproven in reality that are in video games and in movies. If you shoot at a car and you're using normal ammunition, you'll not see sparks. That's just the way it is, because there's literally nothing explosive going on unless you're using a tracer or an incendiary. A bullet will go through a block wall. A high-powered rifle round such as that 7.62 we fired could be lethal. I'm gonna go out and say that if you got hit in a certain area, I wouldn't want to get hit in a certain area with that thing.
Definitely not. Yeah,
it's up for debate. I mean, I could get more scientific with this. We could use ballistic gel or something, but that's for a later video. And shotguns, I already knew this. You can see this in one of my other videos, my 12 gauge versus 20 gauge video. Shotguns do have extended range. They are not walk into a room and blast kill everyone in the room guns because of the spread.
I can't tell you how many games I've seen so far that where if you're more than like 10 feet away from somebody, it'll just, you get hit markers. Hit markers are crap. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's stupid.
So guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for sticking with us. We realize it was probably pretty long. Swing by Michael's channel here, Gamer Nation.
YouTube.com YouTube.com/gamernation0900. Be sure to check it out, you guys.
Yeah, and if you like this video, favorite it, share it on Facebook, like, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. Keep those subs coming, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Peace out, guys.
See ya.
We'll be right back.